What's going on, YouTube? So today I want to discuss sticking with it. So I see this is common a lot with people that go into new things. Like they'll do a little something or invest a little bit of money, and then kind of just go off the tangent and forget about what they're doing. Even in one of my previous videos where I said, how people get comfortable or things like that. So I realized, like I've been seeing a lot of positive signs with my business, just with the medical devices or the cybernetics portion, and different aspects of things. New business coming in, new clients and stuff like that. And I realized, I think back to even a year ago when I was debating giving up. Seeing people with all these new cars and nice new clothes and all these nice things, and I realized, I'm like, man, maybe I should have spent that money on a brand new car. But I realized, I kept jamming it into my head that I gotta stick with it. Like I have to stick to it. And it's like that saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. So when you're building a business or a company or whatever you're doing, even going to college, like college takes 4 years. Most businesses take anywhere from, I'd say, about 4 to 5 years to really start generating a return. And I realized, you have to really stick with what you're doing. You have to have this type of I've got to do it, no turning back type mentality, this type of sink or swim mentality. You can't just want to do it one day and then forget about it the next. It has to be every day, whether you're tired, angry, not feeling good, up, down, yes, no. You have to stick with it. Even thinking about it, even yesterday, I wasn't feeling too well. I was sick. My stomach was hurting. I think I had food poisoning. But I still just kept working. I'm like, I can't stop. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing in my business, even as I'm nauseated and not feeling good. I knew, even just in every day, I'm just always like, I gotta stick with what I'm doing. I can't stop. I can't take a break. Well, you can take appropriate break. Don't kill yourself, but take the time you need to really just obviously focus on your mental health, but you really need to stick with creating, stick with designing, stick with whatever it is you do in your business, and don't waver, don't flake off, don't take a break, don't get comfortable, don't just sit back, or when you think you're doing in a good position, you don't have to worry about it anymore. No, it has to be a constant thing in your mind. You can't let outside influences convince you to just let go of what you want. If you really want it, you have to keep it in you, and you got to do it every single day. You got to be serious about it. So that's all I want to convey to you, is just whatever you do in life, whether it's business, creativity, hiking, whatever you do that you really enjoy, stick with it, and don't let it flake off, or you don't flake off of what you're doing. Always keep doing it and keep moving forward. Keep accomplishing what you're doing. And you'll begin to see, as you stick with it, you will begin to see it start to blossom. At first, when you water a seed, you don't see anything. And you start to think, man, this thing's not going to grow. This thing's probably not even still, I can't use certain words on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged. But when you water it, you think, oh, it's not breathing, or it's not going to sprout. And you just keep watering it and keep watering it, daily. And you think, when is this thing ever going to come? Maybe I should let go. And when you get to a point of frustration where you're like, I don't know if I should keep going, then you'll start to see a little sprout. And then you'll see that little sign, even in business, where it's like, okay, good. Then it kind of rejuvenates. Okay, let me keep going. So then you water the little seed a little bit more, and you start to see that seed sprout a little bit more, and you start to get a glimmer in your eyes. Okay, it's sprouting. And then once you keep going and keep watering it, giving it appropriate sunlight and attention, then you start to see it start to flourish and really, really, really bloom to a whole giant plant, tree, whatever it is you planted. So you notice, like, okay, it's starting to get there. And then you start really just boom, 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 knocking everything out, because you're starting to see this little seed you planted blossom into a great giant medieval oak tree or something like that. So that's the message I want to convey. Your dreams will come true. They will sprout. It will take time, but they will blossom into something you could never imagine if you simply stick with it.